Mr. Mafu Spitza. Matthew, how are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Speak up at the mic.
Oh, I'm doing very well.
Glad
Glad to be here.
Good to hear. Lou, what we got today?
7 seeds are set. AC game is tomorrow night, but for, pretty much everything else, the playoffs are set. So we're here to talk about it all. We're here to dive into it. Just another day. Like we said, we're back on the pod. Playoff time is our favorite time of the year. So we're
Damn
rolling and let's get into it.
Yeah, real quick, we're going to NBA news. And first off, we're going to talk about how Cade and Luka were approved to qualify for awards.
Before we go there, I know we don't have shot glasses, but let's just we'll just take polls of what we got right now. Just a little cheers. You too, Matthew. Come on now. Bring back the Sonics, baby. We got to keep tradition going.
Water.
Yep, bring back the Sonics. We got it.
No shot glasses today.
All right, yep, sorry.
We have underage people here.
This is a earlier pod in the day as well. It's 4 p.m.
It is early.
Thursday, April 16th. But sorry, Matt, keep going. Let's get back into it.
Yeah. Sorry, going into the news. Cade and Luka approved for NBA awards.
Yep.
Luka was because he missed 2 games specifically for his the birth of his newborn kid. I don't forget what kind of, I don't know the kid's name is or anything. And what did Cade miss time for? Remember?
His collapsed lung.
Yeah, his collapsed lung.
Yep.
So they qualify. Cade absolutely deserving of all NBA, in my opinion. Luka, sure, maybe. I don't think it's going to change the MVP race whatsoever. And yeah, so I mean,
yeah, it won't change the MVP race. I do think they'll both be first team All NBA, but
yeah,
it won't change anything. Even though we both had Luka as the dark horse, so hey, there's still a chance, but it's probably not going to change anything.
Mafu?
Yeah, I'd say Luka too.
Yeah, it'll be good. Next up, LaMelo Ball was fined $60K and upgraded to a flagrant foul for what he did to Bam Adebayo in the Charlotte versus Heat play-on game, which we'll talk about more coming up with the play-in matchups. But is this deserving the penalty, or do you think he should have got more? What do you think, Lou?
I think it should have potentially been a suspension. I mean, we're going to talk more about the game, but it changed the course of that game. And
it did.
I mean,
their best player was out.
Their best player was out, and it was early in the game. It was the start of the second quarter.
Exactly.
And so, I mean, that changed the outcome of the game.
Yeah, Mafu.
I think it looked worse than it was, but I think the Heat were just trying to play 83 games to honor Bam.
That was a good one. Yeah, I still think it was absolutely a dirty move whatsoever. Suspension, I guess I wouldn't be surprised if he was suspended, but I don't know.
60K is nothing for him.
60K is nothing. He's fine. I think he's one of the most fine players in the league, especially because he has like his own LaMelo tattoo on him. He has to cover that up. He doesn't cover that up half the time.
Yep.
He's what do they say in Charlotte when LaMelo Ball's on the streets? Better look out.
Yes.
Should we just go into that game? Talk about that game since we're already on it.
Yeah, let's do it. Charlotte versus Heat. First off, all these play-in matchups have been pretty damn good so far.
Yeah, really good games.
Charlotte versus Heat was the first one on Monday night?
Tuesday night. Yep.
Yeah, all right down to the buzzer. Hornets took it down. Obviously, like you said, game shifting momentum as soon as Bam went down, but they got an OT.
Yeah, and you still got to give credit to some of their Kobe White stepped up huge, right? Con didn't have that good of a game. LaMelo had 30, but he missed 14 threes and had some bad decision-making, even though he made the game winner. And a guy who I don't think gets enough recognition for his hustle and his rebounding is Moussa Diabate. 8 offensive rebounds that game, I think 14 total. So, regardless of the Bam injury, got to give them credit. They played well, and they're moving on to what they play the Magic tomorrow night.
Yep. Game straight. Mafu?
Miles Bridges too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Miles Bridges was awesome.
Talk about one of the most consistent guys on that team for a couple of years now. Miles Bridges.
Kobe White did not let himself lose to Miami for a 4th year in a row. So that play where he hugged Miles Bridges at the end of the block, that was special for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you had on the other side of the Heat, Andrew Wiggins was trying to carry a little bit, 27 points for them. And then Davion Mitchell as well, 28 points for them, kind of just leading the charge. And the guy we talked about last week as a 6th man of the year candidate, Jaime Jaquez, kind of not showing up that much, only 13 points. He had positive plus minus on the game, but didn't do much in my opinion. He had 8 assists, but he wasn't really helping his team as much as he usually does.
Pele Larson, though, that guy was causing problems for the
Yeah.
Hornets. I was a little rooting for the Hornets, so it was a little difficult.
I was rooting for the Hornets.
Yeah, I love Miami.
Yeah.
They're one of my teams, but it's Hornets time.
Yeah.
They
I mean,
played
yeah.
so bad too.
Yeah, and Kakanupo only had 6 points. So, yeah, I mean, the guy who's supposed to be rookie of the year, supposedly, didn't really.
Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit. 16% field goal percentage, 2 for 12. Kakanupo. Yikes. But they move on. We'll talk about their next game coming up. But first, the game after that on Tuesday was Blazers versus Suns. Matthew, I know you want to talk about this a lot.
Oh, well, Denny Avila is the guy
The guy.
on the best contract in the league.
Is the Wizards dumb for just giving him for nothing?
Well, but the Wizards also gave him 11 million. He's going back 5% each year on his contract. So
That's
he's
crazy.
going 14 and then 12 and then I think 10.
Jeez.
They're gonna get him for like 11 or 10 mil in 2 years.
Damn.
Yeah, I think they'll renegotiate that or rework it because that's just
That's ridiculous.
yeah. Jaden McDaniels making him look like a
Yeah, ask your brother.
yeah.
Lou, what do you got?
Yeah, I mean, Denny Avia, I think, just gave his reason for being third-team All-NBA. That might have been his best game of the season. He could do whatever he wanted out there on the floor. That and one there at the end of the game was nuts. And it looked like for a little bit the Suns were going to pull away. And I know we talked about it before getting on here. Jeremy Grant hit a couple of clutch threes for him. You bring Denny back in, and then he just went to town. And I think you have to shout out to Monty Kamara. He really shut down Booker.
3-and-D guy. He's amazing.
Yeah, he really did well. Jalen Green took the usual average of 29 shots that game. So, and Dylan Brooks fouled out. So, shout out to the Blazers.
A quiet 21 points from Drew Holiday as well.
Yep.
Also, I want to say, you see Denny's got he's the and one leader this season.
Really?
Yeah, the last 4 was Embiid, who got second team, and then Giannis the past 3 who had all NBA first team all years.
Wow.
And now Denny's there.
Damn.
Yeah, we've talked about his playmaking and his finishing. He's just a bigger body. And he just does so well at attacking and getting to the rim, going through contact and finishing. It's fun
Yeah.
to watch.
When we saw him against OKC,
Yeah.
he's just
He almost had 20 triple double. He almost did.
It's a little rough to watch sometimes, but he's a little bit of a free throw demon.
I was gonna say it. He had 22 free throw attempts. No, not 22. That was field goal attempts, but 13 free throw attempts at that game.
But
Only,
he earns his stripes, unlike
who? Yeah, watch your mouth. But anyways, Scoot Henderson being back has been interesting. He's starting. I'm not sure he was
I
going to
don't
be
think
starting
he's
next
gonna,
game.
No, I think it should be Sharp and Drew Holiday.
I honestly have not paid attention to the Blazers the back half, like the last month or two. So I did not even know Scoot Henderson was playing because he was not playing. Well, I lost the 2 games I went
Yeah.
to Portland for this year.
Yep.
The other question is, I know it's not going to happen, but we talked about this before. Damian Lillard won a 3-point contest this year and has not played a single fucking game. Is there any chance he even comes into this playoffs?
I think he's gonna be ready game 1.
Oh no, it's a miracle.
I think even if he has a chance, I don't want to rush him.
No,
like
they won't.
last year, that's what happened
Yeah.
last season. But just imagine this guy on that team.
There's a lot to look forward to with the team. So
But I feel
Yeah,
like you
they'll-
got to
they'll
flip
wait.
Scoot at this point.
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah.
There's too much stuff, and he's just not it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah. Kings don't get Darren Peterson. Send them Scoot.
Send him Scoot.
Him and Westbrook.
Jalen Green, 35 points for the Suns. Jesus. But nothing to show for it. So team didn't really help him out much.
yeah, I mean they have a pretty big drop off in talent.
Mhm.
And you can kind of see it looking at all the numbers of the guys who are on the bench, coming off the bench.
Even Mark Williams with 4 points at starting center.
Yeah, so that's going to hurt them going to their next game as well, which we'll talk about more in a little bit. But yeah, Suns got locked down. I mean, we got to also recognize the Blazer defense. I think I heard their defense has been like top 3 since the All-Star break.
Mhm.
So they've been doing really well.
Yep. All right. Moving on to the other 78 matchup 76ers versus the Magic. Did the Magic have a chance?
The Magic could have had a chance if anyone outside of Desmond Bain would have produced. But I know we were also just talking about this too. Paulo had a really inefficient game, some poor turnovers. Wagner only took 11 shots. I think he's got to take way more than 11 shots. This duo is too dynamic to be losing games like this and not be. They should have
Mhm.
been a top 6 team, and they're not. And it's just tough
Doesn't
to
been
see.
with 34 points this game.
Yeah, he
Jalen
finally woke
Suggs
up.
only had 4, but he made a massive impact on defense all around. But jump scare with Jalen Suggs not wearing a headband and being completely bald. Not gonna lie, that threw me off.
That's scary.
Love Jalen Suggs, but that threw me off a lot. But yeah, you talk about also depth bench here. If Paulo's not doing anything, like your best bench player is Anthony Black, which is not bad, but he's good. But if Paulo's not doing anything, Anthony Black's not going to make up for that. So,
Well, when you look at the Magic, they've traded for one player. Desmond Bain's their first player they've traded for in since Markelle Fultz from the Sixers.
and they paid an overhaul for him.
So
Way
they,
too much of an
they
overhaul.
just don't do any moves, and I think Paulo and Franz isn't that much of a great duo together, because you always see when Paulo's injured they do good, when Franz is injured they do good.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody can shoot.
No.
Paulo thinks he can shoot, but yeah,
They only got 4 more wins this year compared to last year
yeah.
for that haul.
But Desmond Bain has been going off.
He's picked it up.
He's carried Paulo's misses.
Yeah, he's picked it up.
About damn time.
He had a very tough first half of the season. So it's cool to see him step it up.
Yeah.
Those 6 turnovers are terrible.
They were really. I think he had more turnovers than assists.
Mhm.
If we're talking about Paulo, yeah, I think.
Paulo.
People are saying that Paul George passed off the playoff P name to Paulo
Gosh.
Banchero.
Fuck.
Oof.
Oh,
I mean,
that hurts.
Paul George only had 16 points that night, so it's not like anything crazy.
Billy Rennett, 8-man lineup.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And everybody contributed
Mhm.
except Bona. But
Bona's a good guy too.
yeah, he didn't do much though.
Andre Drummond.
Andre Drummond was
3.0.
yeah.
Andre
Yeah.
Drummond, 3-point corner 3.
Yeah.
That's. I never thought I'd see Allen Iverson loves Andre Drummond's dagger 3.
Absolutely insane. But talk about our favorite guy, Tyrese out east, man. Tyrese Maxey, 31 points. I feel so bad for Tyrese Maxey. He's been grinding for the last 2-3 years with absolutely no fucking help on a very shit 76ers team. It looked like Jeremy McCain was going to help him for a little bit, and then he didn't get much playing time. Then they traded his ass away. VJ Edgecombe, of course, he's still getting his footing. VJ Edgecombe's been great. He got 19 points for him on also 11 rebounds. Insane. One of the top 5 rookie of the year candidates here. But only his first year, and he's going to get going. But you think Paul George would be able to step up. That's not happening.
Hopefully, Marjon Beauchamp gets some running in the next game.
Hopefully.
Washington legend.
And, of course, no JoJo.
Yeah.
So, of course.
Appendicitis or whatever the fuck it is now. It's always something.
What a joke.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Next game. Golden State versus Clippers. Clippers kind of got embarrassed. A little bit.
Yeah, Draymond Green, I mean, had a fucking shutdown of Kawhi Leonard in that fourth quarter, and Kawhi had those 2 costly turnovers. I mean, he picked his pocket, which was crazy to see. And ever since the USA shot Steph hit, nothing he does surprises me. I mean, before that, nothing surprises me, but that 3 he hit, the separation he got was fucking insane. You gotta get him in the playoffs. You gotta get him back in the playoffs.
Matthew texted me before this game even started after the Suns lost. Is like, we really need the Dylan Brooks versus Draymond Green playing.
It's gonna be a fun matchup.
Basketball.
Yeah,
No
it's gonna.
basketball's
Yeah,
played.
no, not at all.
I'd rather see Guy Santos throwing hands and stuff.
It's gonna be a fun. It's gonna be a fun matchup.
But you had a Christy. Sorry. Yeah, a healthy Kristaps Porzingis getting 20 points as well. Finally
Al
helping out.
Horford
Al Horford
was fucking
dagger.
lights
Absolute
out in
dagger.
that fourth quarter.
Yeah, he was doing amazing. Yeah, this team's can be good. it's an interesting scene. We talked about it earlier that we thought, look, if the Warriors were to get the 8 seed here, they'd be like the hardest matchup for the Thunder. Because if with a healthy Steph Curry, with the healthy Kristaps, what Al Horford's doing off the bench, they're a good team.
Yeah, it was either them or the Blazers.
Yeah.
I kind of like what they're doing for the Clippers. They did not have much to do, but they did a lot better than I thought they would do.
Yeah.
Hopefully that pick stays right where it is.
I hope not.
That would be. I'm just hope the Warriors don't get in the lottery because somehow Darren Peterson's on the roster
Oh my
somehow.
God.
Well, but the fun thing is about the Clippers losing is that they are officially in the lottery with a 7.1% odds, 7.4% odds to get a top 4 pick. And who has their pick? No other than the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Unfucking believable.
Paul
Speaking about
George.
playoff P, Mr. 16 points for the year.
Oh my God, man.
The Thunder, Adam Silver is going to have a crash out and probably be fired if the Thunder get a
They
top
are-
4 pick.
That is not happening. They are not allowed. They're gonna re-roll it.
That will be really interesting. Obviously, I'm a Thunder fan, and I would absolutely fucking love that. Cam Boozer somehow landed on the Thunder's roster.
As a basketball fan, no.
I mean, it would be fun. It would be fun, but no one else would like it but me. But anything else you want to talk about this game? Clippers, Kawhi again, just doing what Kawhi does. 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 21 points. Nothing crazy, but he played 40 minutes straight. Didn't get as much help as he needed to get this win.
Benedict Mathurin though.
Benedict Mathurin,
Matherin's pretty
23
good.
points.
The Chris
Dude,
Dunn
I
stat
forgot.
line was nice too.
I forgot Benedict Mathurin was even on this Clippers team.
Yeah, Chris Dunn 7 points, 10 assists, 3 steals.
That's a
Pretty
interesting
good.
stat line. And Darius Garland with 21 points as well.
They got some guys.
Yeah, I think giving them a full year with Garland next year,
Yeah.
you know, they have stuff to look forward to. Like you guys mentioned, yeah, Mathurin, he's a fucking. I mean, we've seen what Mathurin can do at the highest level, so
Mhm.
he's a bucket. Just fucking Steph Curry.
Yeah,
Fucking Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
you put Garland with anybody, he'll tear it up.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the next playing game, the Golden State versus the Suns. Who do we have winning this game and why?
I got Golden State, and I think my only answer is Steph Curry.
He's a good enough answer. to
and
me.
you have the rest of those guys we talked about if they're playing well and healthy. Plus, they have that momentum from that win. What was that last night?
Mhm.
2 nights ago, whatever it was, and now you're going into tomorrow night. Yeah, I got the Warriors.
Mafu.
If Grayson Allen doesn't play either, Grayson Allen's been so clutch for this team.
Is he hurt?
He didn't play last game.
He did not play
Oh
last game.
shit!
He's estimated to return, but I think Warriors are going to fill up that stadium. They're underdogs right now too. That doesn't seem.
They love that.
Yeah,
They
without
love that.
Steph, it says Pods is their leading guy though, which is a little frightening.
Hodge led their team in rebounds last game.
Yeah.
7.
I think Golden State should. Steph is just so good.
Yeah, I
It's-
don't see Phoenix beating this
I
team.
feel like Steph might even be better than he was. Like, I don't know. He just mastered how to play with this team. Like in 2016, he was just pulling, like, he was going all over the place, but now he has his own pace where he's just like, he knows how to run around the court, and it's so impressive.
It is.
It's just unfortunate. They give him every injury prone star.
I fucking hate. We hate Pajemski.
They'll end up with Embiid next year.
Oh my god!
Yeah. I also have the Warriors here. There's going to come a point though where they need a new strategy to build this team for sure. They're not making a deep run at all, even if they win this game whatsoever. We'll get there, Matthew. We'll get there. Relax. On the other side, you have the Charlotte versus the Magic. Charlotte Hornets, Magic. Mr. Yano, Alex Yano said go Nugs, by the way, earlier.
What up, Yano?
Forgot to see that. Charlotte should easily have this in the bag. I
agree.
unless Paulo decides to get his head out of his ass all of a sudden and just go on a generational run, Charlotte should take care of business here.
Yeah, I agree.
Paulo has it in his heart.
He does. I know he has the skills to do that, but like we haven't seen that.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
That would be
Charlotte's a favorite on the road, though.
They should be.
And yeah, you can't shoot threes besides Bane.
Yep.
No,
really
that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt them.
Mhm.
And you're playing
Charlotte's
against two of the top 3-point shooters in the league. So if they're both hitting,
yeah.
Charlotte's won their last 3 against him by 19 plus each time.
yeah.
Charlotte have an answer for Miles Bridges too. Like we'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't like the Magic's odds on this one.
No.
Let me tell you.
Rough year
So,
for them.
Yeah,
Back
rough
to-
year. We
back to
did
the
we
lottery.
liked them a lot coming into this year, but nothing. They go for it. But anyways, that makes up the entire playing matchups. I still after how many years is play-ins now? At least 4 or 5 years now
Bubble.
since the bubble. So yeah, about 5 or 6 years now. And I still don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. It just feels. I mean, this was an exciting play-in so far. Been some really close games, but I don't know how I feel about it. Going in to the playoff series, though, we have almost every single match made. We just waiting for the 8 seed games. First off, we're going to start with the West. We're going to talk about the Spurs versus the Blazers first, the 2 seed versus the 7 seed. This will be interesting. The interesting matchup is going to be to me is going to be Denny Avdia versus all the guards in San Antonio. Obviously, you would say the main guy you want to look at is Wembanyama, but I don't know if Donovan Clingan is the guy to stop Victor Wembanyama personally.
Yeah, Kling Kong has been a. I love that. I love that nickname, by the way. Kling Kong. He's been a offensive board machine, but it's going to be a tough ask against Wemby. But yeah, Denny Avdia. I mean, a lot of these Spurs guards are smaller. It's just going to be interesting to see how he's going to be attacking when you have a guy like Victor Wembanyama his presence down there. But also the Blazers defense. We just talked about it. I feel like they're going to force these young guards to have to shoot more from the outside. We did talk about Harper and Castle, and their 3-point shooting has been better as of late. But now you're getting into a playoff series, 7-game series. So it's going to test them. And their defense is going to be what's going to hold the Blazers.
I know who can stop Wemby. Hanson Yang.
He ain't scared of shit.
No,
He ain't
do
scared
all
of
breathe.
shit. Do all breathe. City Sissoko.
I just
No.
don't know how I feel about this Spurs team. It's too good to win it all this year. It's too good to be true.
It is. I agree. It's way too good to be true. It's their first year. This is the youngest team ever to make the playoffs, I believe. Right? Beating the Thunder's record.
Fox has had some rough series too in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
he has.
I love Fox, but I don't know. They have too many guards.
They had that meltdown against the Warriors, the
Mhm.
Kings. Yeah.
Dylan Harper's out. Not like he was going to be huge. Luke Cornett's game time decision for the first game. Victor Wembanyama is also technically a game time decision. He'll be playing, I guarantee.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't have the Blazers going very far in this playoffs. I don't know if the Blazers have enough to make them stop, but I hope this series at least goes 5 or 6 games.
I think they could get a game on them.
I think
Yeah,
they'll.
they
I
can-
think
I
they'll
think
win
we
game.
easily
I
get
think
a
game
game.
3.
I think they get a game on.
I think.
three
I think
specifically?
game 3. It's gonna be the first
In
game.
Portland?
Yeah, in Portland, the crowd is gonna be fucking insane. Maybe game 4 for your guys'
We're
sake,
gonna
though. I don't
be-
know. Maybe you
we're probably
guys.
gonna be game 4.
Maybe.
Game 3?
Oh, you guys going to game
Game
3?
three.
Okay, they're gonna win game 3. That's what I think. It'll be
Okay.
the first game
Well,
back
That'll
in
be
Portland.
great.
I could see
That'd be
that.
amazing.
Yeah.
I think Portland gets a win on any team.
Yeah, I think they're not going to get swept.
They
I'll tell
would
you that
have.
much.
They would have been a tough team for OKC though.
Mm,
First team to beat them.
they were the first team to beat them. I remember that, but then they got killed out.
I remember it too.
It'll be but anyways, Stephon Castle will be a good matchup for Denny Avdia.
That's a weird matchup.
It is a weird matchup. They're two different players. But I think Stephon Castle's defense is outplayed Danny Avdia personally.
Holiday though, I think Holiday can give Fox some issues.
Oh yeah, Drew Holiday is one of the best defensive point guards or just guards in general we've ever seen. He's huge. Having him here is what helped him in this playoff push in general. But it'll be interesting to see. My pick is gonna be Spurs in 6.
I got Spurs in 5.
I got 5 in the Blazers.
I like it.
Blazers
I like
in
it. I like
5.
it.
Next up, T-Wolves versus Nugs. Interesting. This has been a down year for Minnesota statistically, but they're still, looked as one of the top teams in the West, even though they're the 6th seed here. Playoff matchup that's been played plenty of times. This was the Western Conference Finals 2 years ago.
Yep. 1-7.
Yep. So
I've talked about it. I think I talked about it last episode, how they just had an up and down year. There's spurts where they're on a crazy win streak and then they go cold for a couple of games. This season, when they've gone head to head, when the Nugs have won, they've averaged 130. When the Wolves won, the Nugs had only scored 108. So it's really like, what defensive intensity are the Wolves going to bring to the series? And then I've also talked about if Julius Randle can have what he did last year, if they have Naz Reid doing what he did last year, those guys are going to be huge for this team. Jane McDaniels. I mean, whenever you have Ant, you can't count on a team. But those guys, Randall, Naz Reid, are going to have to be locked in to make this a series.
Oh, absolutely.
I like this matchup, though. I like it.
I like it too. I think when isn't the Timberwolves stumbling into the playoffs?
And then last 2 years you could say that they've done that and they've gone to the conference finals.
I think whoever wins this has a good shot to beat the Spurs, especially the Nuggets.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think the Nuggets are winning this side of the bracket for sure out of the West.
Yeah, the conference.
I honestly think this series could go to 7 though, right off the bat. I do think the Nuggets are a way better team, but they've shown time and time again, even the year they won, they didn't sweep very many teams. Like they crumble here and there quite a bit. Jokic does everything, and their playoff is a little bit different. They don't have a deep bench. They don't play a deep bench in the playoffs. So it'll be interesting to see there, especially because the Timberwolves do rely on their bench quite a bit as well. But we get to see playoff Jamal Murray again, which
it's always fun.
It's different this year because he's actually done great in the regular season.
Yep.
So we'll see if he continues to do what he's done in the past in the playoffs, or if it just continues his great regular season success here.
And I pray Aaron Gordon can stay healthy. I talked about that switch. I think he's got it. Once he gets into the playoffs, he flips that switch and he just goes up 3 levels. Peyton Watson, I think, is coming back from injury too. He's been really good for this team as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a good series. I'm excited to see it.
I hope Cam Johnson does something.
He's been playing better towards the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
But Tim Hardaway Jr. is averaging more than him. And
Tim Hardaway Jr. is such a streaky guy for this team.
Yeah.
He's either their best scorer one night or not, or just not relevant at all. Another guy I'll obviously like to talk about, Julian Strawther, who's been really good off the bench for them. He's been amazing. Just to provide a little role when Jamal Murray's off.
And I'm curious to see how many minutes they're going to give Jonas Valanciunas, those non-Jokic minutes.
They need to give him
another big body, right?
Because they're going to have Rudy Gobert down there.
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert's not going to be playing the entire time, but they'll have big guys on there.
You're going to need to have Jonas.
Rudy.
Yep.
They have big guys on there. They're going to need to really spread it out.
Those non-Jokic minutes, those are going to be huge. So Valanciunas could play a big role for him.
That will decide the game.
Yeah.
And with that, I'm going to take the Nuggets in 6.
I was going to say Nuggets in 6.
Yeah, Nuggets in 6.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good series.
Jokic needs his Nuggets, though.
He does need his Nugs. That was easy. All right, next up, Rockets versus Lakers. Lou, I'm going to give you the floor on this one to start.
Who would have thought in 2026 we're having a LeBron KD playoff matchup?
And no offense, but not a highly anticipated one, in my opinion.
No, not at all. Not at all.
As a 4 or 5 seed.
Yeah, I mean, wow. It's going to be a good series. LeBron has reminded everyone what he can do as the number 1 option at the age of 41 once Luka and AR have been out. But I would think no Luka, no AR. If the Rockets choke this, I'm gonna fucking lose it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna fucking lose it.
What do you think, Nafu?
I think it would have been an amazing series. with either Luka or
It would have
AR.
been, yeah,
Just
crazy.
one of them.
Yeah,
Neither of
I,
them.
I agree.
Neither.
Neither of them are going to be there, right?
I keep seeing LeBron edits, but the man is old,
The man
but not old
is
enough.
Yeah, it sucks. I've been very vocal all year about how much I do not like this Lakers team in general. Not only just the fact that the Lakers, just the way they're built, this sucks. Their bench, their depth sucks ass. LeBron's not been LeBron this year whatsoever. He's not completely gone. So he will still be, in prime playoff form. He's gonna make an impact, but I don't see any reason why the Lakers would win this series.
Yeah, the Rockets should be too much.
Like Rockets have enough.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody stepping up either. I don't see Rui averaging 20.
No.
No.
I guess Bronny's got to.
Bronny's gonna get some minutes.
Who's Bronny gonna guard?
Nick
Reed
Smith
Shepherd.
Jr. breakout. Run a 2-3.
Reed Shepherd versus Bronny is gonna be the matchup of the night.
Not just put him in a 2-3. Don't make Bronny have to do anything. Put LeBron in the middle.
No, it's I'll take it there.
I never thought I'd see LeBron, Bronny, and Drew Timmy on the same floor together.
I'm gonna take the Rockets in 4. I think it's gonna be the first sweep of the playoffs.
I'm saying 5.
You see if either gonna win one.
Yeah.
When's the timetable for Reeves and Maids and a week?
I've
and a
seen
half?
so much on Twitter about how they've extended out this series to try to have it last as long as they can to get Luka and AR back, which is just not going to happen.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Luka's been in Spain getting stem cells.
Yeah, him and I think didn't he bring AR with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to get mutated to come back. But
Then you do the LeBron and go to South Beach.
yeah. But yeah, no, the Rockets are going to take this, and if not, I'm going to crash out. So
The only reason I could see the Rockets choking is Jabari Smith Jr.
I genuinely, I don't see a way. I don't see a single way how the Lakers can get one game if they don't have Luka or AR there.
Well, it's just
I don't see one single way. I don't see how they're going to win one single game.
Rockets shooting if it's bad, but the Lakers
It's
aren't
not
good
going to be
either.
bad. KD is not going to be bad in the playoffs. He's not.
I just know the Lakers won't capitalize on anything bad.
any
They're gonna be
turnovers
relying-
they force,
I just know
any
Jared
missed
Vanderbilt's
shots.
gonna have the loudest 5 points.
They're going to be relying on DeAndre Ayton and LeBron James.
Oh, dominating.
Dominating.
Yeah,
They
no,
need Clint Capella.
out of here.
Clint.
Oh, Dalton Connect. He's gonna break out this
No,
series.
they're not even going to play him because he's a drama queen. Talk about Clint Capella making his first 3-pointer ever the other night, actually.
Shout out Clint Capella.
We did not talk about that on the pod, but shout out Clint Capella. Yeah, no, this is there's no way.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, Golden State next round would be crazy.
Yeah, I hope so. I think
You
that would be
hope
great.
So for KD, Golden State.
Yeah. No, I don't. Good one. Good one.
Well, let's move on to that series. We're gonna assume it's the Warriors. Lou, we want to start with
you
you.
want to see what's the Warriors?
Yeah, we're gonna assume it's the Warriors. So it's gonna be Thunder Warriors. What's gonna happen in that series?
I mean, I've been saying in the last 2 podcasts, probably Thunder are going to sweep whoever comes to them. So I'm going to stick with that answer.
I just made a realization. No matter what a KD team, former KD team is going to be
I'd
playing.
much rather see a KD versus a Thunder.
I mean, the Phoenix reunion would be.
Be bad.
No matter
Not
what,
good.
KD reunion was actually kind of funny.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Will Spitz, any thoughts you have on the Thunder Warriors series?
Steph would be fun to see against them. I think they'd get a game. Maybe I'd say 1.5.
1.5.
They'll do better than Paz will get a last shot and just.
That's the
They'll
thing.
be the Jordan Poole.
I go through every single matchup. The only matchup I think that we might be unfavored is a healthy Kristaps Porzingis, which I'm still think Chet could still guard pretty well, but Kristaps will score over Chet. I know he will. But otherwise, I think Podge is going to get completely locked up by Case and Wallace minimum. I think Steph Curry can be locked up by Lou Dort or Case and Wallace. I'm not saying Steph's not going to have a good game. He probably will, but he's not going to get as easy as shots as he normally does with any other team in the league. So, and then Shea, no one on that team can guard Shea.
Yeah.
They're going to put Draymond Green on him. He's going to get technical in the first quarter if
Colin
that happens.
Gillespie, man. Too bad Chris Dunn couldn't lock him down.
And then, yeah, once again, to talk about depth, this Warrior team does not have depth. So I do not see any situation where the Thunder give up a single game.
Their depth is just too much. If you can put Hartenstein on any of these
Literally.
playoff teams besides the Spurs, and he'd have a shot to start.
Exactly. Exactly. So I'm not worried. Thunder in 4 against the Suns, against the Warriors. I don't care. Lou.
It's hard to even argue against that.
It's unfortunate.
It's but you can't argue against it. And granted, the Warriors come in healthy; they're old, and the Thunder are so fucking young and such a insane defensive team. It's just I don't know.
I think Jared McCain's gonna just go off.
He could have a crazy game.
I think you just play SGA 20 minutes and then let Jared
and then let
go.
McCain just go to work.
I'd take Jared McCain over Podziemski. Like, I don't know.
I take anybody. I take Jordan Poole over Pods.
I
still can't believe Jared McCain is a fucking Thunder.
It's not right.
It's crazy. I cannot believe you let Jared McCain go to the Thunder. But anyways, that's all I got.
Yeah.
Jimmy's not healthy, is he?
No. It says December.
Yeah.
He might be hopping on one leg because he'd be so mad, but
I
knew he wasn't. But
I haven't seen him in months.
Yeah.
Does anybody know where Jimmy Butler is right
He,
now?
he was at the game the other night.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Glad he's there.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
Who do we want to talk about on the East first?
I have the Sixers versus Celtics matchup first. Who wants to start?
Without Embiid, it's just Embiid was doing good. It's just unfortunate because I think he's just unfortunate injuries. I think he's kind of got a Brandon Roy type of thing where his knees or his body's just like knees are like bones are rubbing on bones. Like you just can't do it.
Mm-hmm. All the way from Cameroon.
Yeah. Yeah. If anything happens to PG, Marjon Beauchamp's going to take over this game.
I think the interesting storyline with the Celtics this playoff series is going to be who's going to take the helm between Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Is Jason Tatum going to come back and be playoff Jason Tatum?
He's been good lately.
It took him a while. And obviously, we didn't even think he was going to be playing right now. We've mentioned this many times in the pod. But, is he going to – because Jaylen Brown has, taken over the reins all season, and he's had a great season. They're not taking that away from him. But will Jaylen Brown continue that success in the playoffs? Will he crash down? Will Jason Tatum come back up? I can't see a world where both of them are going to be, synchronously – together. I think it's going to be one or the other is what I'm thinking. And for that reason, I think Sixers could take a game or two.
I think Brad Stevens might be the second best GM in the league.
Yeah, I agree.
He flipped. This team has had so many people. Baylor Shireman was such a nasty pick.
And I love Luka Garza. I'm so glad Luka Garza finally has gotten some playing time. He's not getting any playing time in Minnesota. He's Naismith National Player of the Year for Christ's sake. We talked about it last podcast, but yeah, Luka Garza's been having some good. Hugo Gonzalez also. Yeah.
Vucevic looks really good in the Celtic jersey too. I never thought that would be something I would think. he fits it really well.
Yeah. And Nemas Keita.
Yeah, Kate has
been amazing. He's going to be trouble for them for the Sixers down low.
They ended up saving money this year. And they're back in a really bad Eastern Conference.
And we knew the East was going to be bad, but oh man,
how'd they let this happen?
Lou, what do you got?
I think the Celtics are the favorites to win the East. We just mentioned all those role players that have found their role in this team. I think it's going to be Jaylen Brown's team. I think I talked about Tatum's playmaking, and I think sitting on the bench the whole year, seeing the success that this team has had without him, because they probably thought this was going to be just kind of a, maybe not necessarily a garbage year, but kind of a whatever, looking at next year. And they were a top team all year. And now Tatum came back. I think he'll let Jaylen Brown take the reins, and Tatum's been better at facilitating. He's been a lot better at facilitating. So it'll be interesting to see though, but I think the Celtics are going to take this one easy.
I'm a,
Kind of off topic. Doesn't Jason Tatum have another son?
I have
Does
no
he?
idea.
I saw something about that.
Is there a
but,
Deuce 2.0?
yeah, I heard
Deuce-
a Deuce.
Deuce too?
Really? I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know who the kid's with. Though.
Interesting.
It's,
Interesting.
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
I did not
He
hear that.
keeps, I don't know who the other parent is though.
Interesting.
He always keeps it up. Never mind.
Yeah.
I think the interesting matchup here is going to be Tyrese Maxey versus Jaylen Brown or Tyrese Maxey versus Jason Tatum. And then the other guy is going to be playoff P versus the other guy, whoever that is. But I don't think playoff P is going to do anything. But Tyrese Maxey, this is a really good defensive team, the Boston Celtics. They've been, they have Derek White. They've been, they've always been good at the guard position of
Yeah, they're just
locking
going to
down.
swarm Maxey.
So it'd be really interesting to see how Maxey responds to that. And you know what? I think VJ Edgecombe is going to have a pop-off game.
I would love to see it.
That's why I think Celtics are going to win in 6.
It's a tough game. They always have a good series too.
Yeah.
It's always a classic.
Celtics in 6 is my take. What do you got, Lou?
I got Celtics in 5.
Celtics in 5?
I think Celtics in 5. You
Okay.
just don't got any big man. I mean, neither team really does.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. All right, moving on to the next one. Hawks versus Knicks.
I'm so
Interesting one.
fucking mad the Hawks got matched up with the Knicks. We were just talking about this, man. God, if you would have given them the Cavs,
They could have had a deep.
they could have
run.
had
would
they
beat
could have had a
Detroit.
good, yeah, they could have had a good run. But
How did the
I
Raptors
think
do
they
that?
can still make a run. What are you talking about?
Dude, that's tough.
I don't know. I didn't talk.
I'm-
We didn't really talk about this Knicks team last pod, but they have been really good this year. What they had, it's their most wins under Mike Brown. Well, it's his first year, but the matchup I'm scared of is when they have Cat and Mitchell Robinson in at the same time. I don't think the Hawks have any response for that.
But the Knicks, somehow find ways to choke.
They do. And it's partially because Brunson, even though he's the clutch player of the year, we talked about it last year in the playoffs, sometimes he is not giving it to those guys who have been, scoring for him.
Yeah.
But Knicks look good right now.
This is going to be a really good series.
I think it'll
Did
be
you
a
see
good
the
series.
last game where they played each other?
Yeah.
Mhm.
CJ McCollum's like full
His
court
heave.
shot.
Yeah.
That would have been. I love CJ McCollum.
Yeah.
I think this could be good though. I think it could be a shock. I think Hawks might show up and
Yeah,
scare-
I think Hawks are
surprise
going to show
people.
up. Hawks have been streaky though.
But
So,
Knicks
like-
Celtics would be so fun. Those fans.
To the Hawks' point, they have so many different guys they can throw at Brunson. I think they need to switch it up every game. They
The
need to
Great
guard
Barrier
him.
Thief.
They need to guard him. Yeah, 94 feet, Great Barrier Thief. Nah, fucking attack him. Do not let him get comfortable.
Dyson Daniels was doing so well until that fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can take Brunson out of the game or just have him make him work all, the whole game, that's going to help a lot too.
Yeah.
Congo's been averaging 1.1 blocks. He's been helping down the anchor down there too.
Muhammad Gay.
Muhammad Gay.
Yes, sir. Come on now.
I have a
Go
feeling.
Cougs.
I think somebody
Go
on the
Cougs.
Knicks is gonna get hurt. I have a feeling that somebody's gonna get hurt. I don't know.
I think that's very
I feel
very
like,
reasonable.
I feel like I just can picture Cat just like my hand.
my hand.
Here, oh my.
Mikal Bridges too.
No, Mikal Bridges has never missed a game.
No.
That dude can.
But he's been inconsistent on this team. I feel like sometimes he still doesn't know his role there on this Knicks team. So it's weird how he plays. It's just you never know what kind of night he's gonna have. So I'm dead ass honesty, I'm gonna take the Hawks to win this series. And it could be in 6 or 7.
As much as I love the Hawks, I have the Knicks in 7.
I think it's Knicks and 6.
I just think the Knicks
Knicks in
are
6.
It
Yeah.
may even be 5.
I'm worried about those minutes with Robinson and Cat on the floor.
I think it's going to be Atlanta leading a lot of the game and the Knicks stealing it at the end.
I think Mr. Zest is gonna go down.
Yeah. The same thing that happened with Knicks Detroit last year.
Yeah.
Mm,
That Brunson 3.
Yeah. yeah.
Brunson's good.
The Knicks should win this series, but
Hawks are gonna give
I'm
them a
on the
run for their
Hawks
money.
train,
though.
baby. I'm on the Hawks train.
Yeah, Hawks can give them a run for their money.
They made a
ATL.
great last season push. I'm just saying. I'm not giving up on them yet. Next up, Raptors versus Cavs.
Woo. This is
Cavs
the-
have been good since they got James Harden.
This is the Dwayne The Rock Johnson, John Cena type matchup.
It's It's weird to see Bi versus Donovan Mitchell as the main headline here.
I think Donovan Mitchell's gonna take it and just drop 40.
Oh, he absolutely will drop 40. But there's been multiple times this year he's dropped 40 or 30 plus and they still lose.
Yeah.
So
That happened I feel like that happened the whole Pacers series last year. He had
Literally.
like fucking 35 or 40.
didn't he drop 50 in the last game that he lost?
I think so.
I think he dropped 50 and then they still lost.
Yeah.
I just don't understand him and Harden. It doesn't really. It doesn't feel right.
It doesn't feel right.
Seeing
I completely
Harden
agree.
doesn't feel right on this Cavs team.
I completely agree to that sense. But the Raptors surprised me being the 5th seed here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if anybody else is surprised there, but
Scotty Barnes is gonna have to be, they have good defense. They're very physical on defense, the Raptors are. So make Allen and Mobley work down there if those guys are even gonna be healthy. But their half court offense is pretty bad. The
Mhm.
Raptors are. I think they score mostly off of forcing turnovers and pushing the ball up the floor.
Jakob Poeltl's been a big disappointment this
He
year.
has.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Rough.
Raptors are 3-0 in the season series this year.
Cavs could go 4-0 right now.
I could see that happening. I don't know. They don't have an answer for Jared Allen really either.
Jared Allen
And Evan Mobley. That 2-man is hard to beat.
Cavs have all the pieces to make a deep run. They just find a way not to.
Yeah,
The two-man
Yeah.
game of Harden and Jared Allen could be scary.
it is. It is very scary.
And then you have 40 points a game, playoff Donovan Mitchell. So are the Raptors going to get a game on these guys then, or is it going to be a sweep for the Cavs?
I think
I think Raptors will get a game.
5? Yeah.
There will
All
be
right.
a rough game for the Cavs. There will be a Dennis Schroeder having to come in and do stuff. They're a deep team too.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go Cavs in
Keon
6.
Ellis.
Actually, I think
Do they still have Ty Jerome?
no. Where'd he
No.
go? I
I think
forget
he's
where he
still in
went.
Cleveland, right?
I don't think.
I think he's a
so.
Cav.
I think,
I don't think he is.
Or is he a Grizzly?
I think he's on the Grizzlies
Oh, he is.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a Grizzly.
Oh, he's gone.
because they got Max
Dang.
Strus instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I totally forgot they had Dennis Schroeder.
And Keon Ellis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm taking Cavs in 6.
Let's do it. Cavs in 6. I like it.
I say 5.
I mean, 5 can definitely happen, but I guess the only reason I'm saying in 6 is because I feel like I've chronically underrated this Raptors team, and then maybe they'll just kick me in the ass if I don't give them any credit. So 6,
I hope they could turn it around next year. They got some good guys. I
right?
like Shed on that team.
All right, final matchup: Pistons versus Hornets or Magic.
Hornets.
Probably the Hornets is my guess, unless Paulo signs something to pull out of his ass. But either way, if it's the Magic, I think Pistons in 4. If it's the Hornets, I think Pistons in 6.
I think Pistons in 4 either way. Maybe 5.
It's
did you
just
see
hard
the
to. I
That
don't
last
know.
game was
You're right. They're young. The Hornets. I don't know if their lack of playoff experience is going to help here.
there's gonna be a battle though. It
will be.
These teams do not like each other. at
No,
all.
it'll be interesting. Pistons are
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
very,
Beef
very
Stew and
physical.
Diabate have gotten into it before.
Beef Stew's the biggest threat to Charlotte.
yeah.
And not even for his skills, for
Oh,
his.
no. Beef Stew's in the. Oh, they don't like him at all down there.
No.
I'll go Pistons in 5, whoever it is.
You think they get one game on the Pistons?
If it's the Hornets, I would like to just see them have some Con Canoopal career legacy game and beats the Pistons by
Sean
like
needs to step
3.
the fuck up if he's going to do that.
Yeah.
This next game, especially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'll go Pistons in 5.
It's just, I don't know. I feel like there could also be an injury for Detroit.
Yeah, I
Knock-
mean, maybe
knock
Cade's
on
not.
wood.
Yeah, maybe Cade's not all the way healthy. You never know.
Don't say that.
I'm just saying. All right. Before we
Great
end,
fucking playoffs, so I'm hyped.
yeah, give me your favorite to win this West.
Let's start off with Matthew.
I hate to say it. I think OKC might.
No way. He said it.
Now I might have to say. Now I might have to say the Nuggets. They took him to 7 last year.
They ain't doing it again.
All I know is they're not winning at all.
Okay. You really have an East team beating the
Yes.
Thunder? All right. Denny, who's your favorite for the West?
It's gonna be the Thunder. I really do want to see another Thunder Nugs conference finals. I think that would be a insane series, but you can't. It's the Thunder. You can't argue against the Thunder right now.
Nope, you can't.
So I just talked about Jared McCain. So I mean, my God.
I totally forgot I had that on there. Yeah. Take a guess. I got the Thunder. Crazy. Who would have thought?
You don't have the Lakers?
That's what I was about to say.
I did pick Luka Doncic as my favorite MVP.
Yeah. Come on now,
You're a big Nick Smith Jr. fan. Drew Timmy.
I love
Timmy.
Drew Timmy. Lakers got my Zags on there, that's for sure. But yeah, I don't know. No, it's not happening.
Yeah. East, who you got, Lou?
Probably Boston. As much as it kills me to say, I don't really want Boston. But every other team is so inexperienced. It feels like the only other team I could see, at least to like, you know, with a team chemistry that could get there maybe is the Cavs. But Harden there, I don't know.
It's a big what if.
It's a big what if.
Matthew?
I got Boston, but I would love. I feel like Detroit. If there's a shot, there's a chance. They have a pretty simple path, I think. Boston
They'd
got
be
some-
matched up in the conference finals, right? Boston, Detroit. That would be a really good series.
I feel like there would be some toss-up calls, and Boston's gonna. Oh, somehow they get all the fouls. JB Bickerstaff getting fined.
Yeah, I got Boston too.
Yeah.
I got Boston.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
So we were projecting Boston versus OKC.
Boston versus OKC in the NBA finals.
I think this has been coming for a while. Like the Thunder almost beat the Mavs to go to. They were really close to beating the Mavs. Go on to play Boston in the championship a couple years ago. Last year, Boston just fell short to make it to there with the Pacers. I feel like this has been coming for a while for the Thunder versus Boston to finally happen. So, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
And I'll tell you who wins that matchup.
Yeah.
Any day of the week. But
Boston.
yeah, right.
That's a conversation for a different day. Anything else we want to discuss before we wrap things up today?
I got nothing on my head. You, Lou?
First games are Saturday. Like I said, we're going to be recording a lot during the playoffs. It's
Mhm.
always our favorite time of the year. So stay tuned in.
Absolutely. Mafu, anything?
No, pretty good.
Yes, sir.
Thanks
All
for
right.
coming, Mafu. We'll hopefully get to see more here. And thanks. With that,
Bank is closed.
peace.
Peace.